Hello, this is my second mod review, and today I am doing the Elemental Arrows mod. So, like I said in my last video, I have too many items and single player commands. And see, this is a regular bow and arrow, it just shoots normally. But then, and doesn't do that much damage. And it's enchantable, like, you can enchant it, which is, nice. But it kind of gets boring, even if you enchant it with effects. I mean, it's just a bow and arrows. I mean, you want some more variety, some other things that it could do, and that's exactly what Elemental Arrows mod does. And so here's this. These arrows are lightning arrows, and so here. Now, when you shoot them, a bolt of lightning hits wherever the arrow hits, and tons of flames go around wherever the arrow hits as well, which is really useful if you have mobs chasing you or you want an automatic defense system, because it doesn't destroy pressure plates or anything. So you can have pressure plates connected to a dispenser that shoots these out, and it would work very well. And all of the arrows from this mod are compatible with dispensers as well. So they work just like normal arrows would in terms of dispensers. This egg arrow is very cool because whatever mob you shoot it at turns into a chicken. Not sure if this works on the Ender Dragon, but if it does, that would be really, really useful. Because, it just takes all the fear away from whatever mob you're doing, trying to kill. And next one is Ice Arrow. And so, here, I like 64 better than 111. And if you have water, which I'm gonna get, oh, where's water? Oh, here. I should have come prepared. Oh, well. Yeah, anyway, if you have water, it'll freeze it. So it'll freeze a certain area of the water, which is really useful if you're trying to get across lakes or, big oceans. You just keep shooting the ice arrows down, and you have, like, a pathway, which is really, really cool. Um, yeah, it's very, very nice, and you can, destroy the ice, keep going. But it doesn't work on flowing water, as you can see. It really only works on water source blocks. So that's kind of difficult. But yeah, if you have the source box or like an ocean or anything, it works fine. And then the fire arrow, I originally thought it could melt ice, but it can't. It's basically like having the enchantment like flame to your regular bow. Um, so yeah, it just causes you to have the arrows set fire to whatever mobs they land on or whatever block, and doesn't work on ice. Can't be like melted like that. But if you have snow or something like that, it can be melted. And then yeah, and if you have the ice arrow here, uh, and some fire with my flint and steel, like you see, the ice actually gets rid of the fire, which is really, really useful. Oh, sorry for the lag there. So if there's like a forest fire or something way out of control happening, it's really easy to just, take some ice arrows and completely, like, destroy the fire, and it's really nice. And so, next is Explosive Arrow. The name kind of gives it away. It explodes. You shoot it, and it explodes. And it does actually quite a bit of damage, like I'll show you here. So, yeah. But you can do damage to yourself as well, so that's kind of a downside because, yeah, it's not really. It's not like you can just keep shooting arrows and arrows. You will eventually kill yourself, although for some reason it doesn't do nearly as much damage as TNT. So, just gonna turn damage off, or well, and on. And so, yeah, it's great for, again, like traps and spawning defense systems for your house. I know I like great defense systems. And yeah. And also, if you enchant the bow, all the effects that would work on the bow also work on all these arrows, just as if they were regular arrows. So you could just like take the arrows and it would add fire or whatever. So I'm gonna spawn an ender dragon, because ender dragons are fun. And sorry for the lag. There's a lot of drops and tons of stuff going on, so it doesn't quite go the fastest. Anyway, but with this mod, the Ender Dragon is way easier to kill. And I know he doesn't have his healing towers or anything like that, but even without his healing towers, just with regular bow and arrow, he takes such a long time to kill. But now you just, I mean, it does take a few stacks of explosive arrows, but still, it's very efficient in killing anything that is normally superior, uh, which is really nice. And so you'll see I have some other creepers, and that is from my another mod that I have is elemental creepers mod. So you might want to check out my video on that. Destroyed the Ender Dragon, yahoo! So see, didn't take that long. And yeah, so these mobs are pretty annoying. Just gonna kill them all. And so that's it for the arrows of the mod. But along with the arrows, there's this awesome bow. Homing bow it's called. And you can shoot anywhere, and it will go to the nearest mob. So if I shoot it, in any random direction, it will just home in on a mob, which is really useful. And so that's it. Thanks for watching.